We're live? Probably live. Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays, for this Thursday, I believe, February 11th. Big day today. It's another travel day for me. It's gonna be 3 straight days of travel. I'll finally reveal where I'm going. And it's a 50-50 shot whether I'll be able to go there. We're going to find out together at some point within the next 24 hours. But Bitcoin is pumping. Let's go to the charts. That's the most important part. I'm going to talk about, I don't know what the news was. I'm on the West Coast. It is unreasonably early. And last night was not an early night. And so here we go. All right. So I guess we'll kick off with the monthly chart. The monthly chart is now we're a third of the month in. It is a shortened month, and this line can already be moved up. This is the monthly concern line, and right now I will have it at the bottom of the month, but it's almost safe to put it in the middle of the candle. I usually like to wait till half the time passes through this candle. So maybe in a few days, I'll move it up. So I am now begin to be concerned if we drop below 32 on a monthly scale, not below 28. So these stop losses pretty much start to rise. Okay, weekly chart. Weekly chart looks great as we're looking at it here on this Thursday. Bullish candle. It's at the top of the candle. It is a green star candle. Once again, just as I said yesterday, the weekly chart was never in question. The weekly chart was never a concern. I took some profit in my short-term trade. This is basically, as I've been saying, we are in a bull market. And in a bull market, you should not touch your HODL position. We are talking about short-term trading positions. I had no problem touching the HODL positions when we were in a bear market, but in a bull market, just messing around with a little bit of your trading positions. And at no point am I interested in shorting the market. I'm just interested in taking profits from my bullish trades and then hopefully buying them back in at a lower price, but I don't mind buying them back in at a higher price because I am sleeping better at night by lowering my risk. I had a great night of sleep last night because I got out with some yesterday morning. We're going to talk about that. So the break of this weekly chart, the break of the prior all-time high close on a weekly basis made me incredibly bullish. I was very bullish going into this week. And the weekly chart remains bullish, and this remains my target. This remains my target for the middle of March in the $65,000 range. Nothing has changed. This was not altered yesterday either. If we look at all of the metrics on the oscillators, they are all perfectly bullish without much concern. The MRI is just getting started. And all systems go. At this pace, we're going to crush this target to the upside. Whoa. I got a new mouse. I have to, get used to it a little bit. What's going on? Hold on. I got all new travel gear. I haven't unpacked it yet because I'm literally transiting. But I'm using my GoPro. I brought the Rode microphone. I bought a second Rode microphone, which was smaller, which was kind of silly. It's not as good, but I brought it with me anyway. I brought a lot of gear. Okay, daily chart. This is what concerned me yesterday. I exited with a portion of my tradable position. Okay, let's explain. You have a HODL position, and then you have a tradable play around. I'm a trader position, and then there are shitcoins. Don't touch shitcoins. Okay, shitcoins are like somewhere in the sewer. Okay, you have your Bitcoin HODL position, and then as I teach in my risk management class, you should really only trade with about 10% of your assets. So if you really want to, do things right, you have X amount in your hodl, and you are trading with 10% of that amount. Now, no one actually does this. Everyone trades with 90% of their amount. People do the complete opposite, but this is the safe way of trading. And I would never touch my hodl. And in that 10% that's being traded, in this environment, I would only go long. I would never even consider going short because we are in a secular bull market right now, which could last another year or two, or we'll see. So yesterday, we were on a 5 in the MRI, which means we're more than halfway through the MRI. We also had a doji candle the day before, and yesterday we were breaking below that doji candle. Again, I am sticking to my rules. You guys can stick to your rules. This is the trading with technical analysis, which you can also learn for free on in the Learn Trading section. And to me, that is a concern. Sometimes that is a shortable trade, but not in Bitcoin and not in this environment. But I did take a portion of my long position, which started all the way, well, some of it started from below that, but the majority of it, I pretty much went mostly all in here, or all in here. I took profit around here. I went back in around here somewhere, and I held through this mess. And then I was happy to take out a portion of that. I got out with less than 50% of my bullish trade, and I took profit on less than 50% of my trade. Now, at this point, I would not have mind getting back in. The problem is we have blown way past my exit point. My exit point was on GBTC. And do I have GBTC data yet? I do. GBTC data is right there. So where was my GBTC exit? Not full exit. Remember, I'm still holding more than half of my position. I'm still about 70% in. I took out a little more than 25% of my position because this is still a bull market, and the weekly told me not to be concerned. It's just that the daily told me to be concerned. So where did I take my approximate 30%? I took it around, I believe around 46. I took it early in the day. So I got out near the top of that candle. So it was around 46. It was around that line. So we're going to say the opening of that candle, because I got off the stream to immediately log into my brokerage account, and I got out approximately 46. I just took the market order. I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I didn't like where it was headed. I'm out with approximately 30% of my position. Now, am I FOMOing back in with that set 30%? And the answer is I am not. I am happy to continue holding my 70%. Now, this is also why I only got out with approximately 30%. I'm not going to FOMO back in, and here's why I'm not going to FOMO back in. Today is already Thursday, and we are already on a 6 in sequential. So that means we only have a few more days to go till I was calling for a top on the daily MRI right there, okay? The daily MRI, and I am looking for a top right here on the MRI, just like this top on the MRI. This is going to be the second consecutive MRI top, just like this was. So in comparison to where we are similar to this candle or this candle. This is approximately where we are. And I'm not going to FOMO in. Let's say this is the, well, it looks like this candle, but based on counts, it is certainly closer to these two candles. So I think the upside is limited before a pullback. Now, on a weekly scale, I am still bullish, which is why I'm still in 70% of my tradable position. We're not even talking HODL. We're talking tradable positions. I'm still 70% in. But this is coming to a potential end in a couple of days. I felt uncomfortable yesterday with the break of the doji and the way the short term was trading. So I got out around here, around this area here, as we were breaking. This is approximately where I got out because I am using GBTC for my trading. It's all tax-free in my Roth IRA, which I can't touch for 40 plus years. And I felt comfortable all day yesterday. Like it fell all the way down below 44 by 10 a.m. Did reverse at 10 a.m. Went back down below 44. After market even closed. So for all I knew, we could have opened down to 40. So I was comfortable with that. We are now back about 47, and this is important. I don't know why this arrow is blue. This arrow should be green. And I've always said that, hey, if we get a sustained close about 47, we're going higher. Now, everyone is screaming about a new all-time high. This all-time high is not relevant to me because we have not yet closed higher on the hourly time frame. Until I get a close, at least on the hour, ideally on the daily, it's not that interesting to me. So here is the daily, and we are looking at a new daily high close. If we can get a new daily high close, that becomes very interesting to me. But instead of FOMOing back in, I am actually interested in taking some more profit potentially tomorrow, which is Friday. Now, I'm not going to have much time to take my profit tomorrow because I will be on a long journey to the other side of the world. So unless I can get internet on the flight, or right before the flight takes off, assuming they let me on the flight, which is going to be a whole other matter altogether, because I don't want to take the PCR exam because I don't want them shoving anything up my brain. So I have done an unreasonable amount of research to see where the hell can I go to get away from the socialist / COVID / God knows what mess is brewing in most Western countries, and I need to have a mental break somewhere where there is, some sense of reality. And I'm not sure if I've chosen wisely or not. I will let you know once I land, and hopefully not kidnapped. But I'm kidding. That's going to happen. But will they let me go without a COVID test is the big question. Tone should come to Everest. I won't be that far. Must be going to Thailand. No, I can't get into Thailand without a COVID test. I don't even think I can get into Thailand. I think that country's locked down. I love how people say there's all this freedom in New Zealand. Yeah, but no one can go to New Zealand unless you have a New Zealand passport. So that's not exactly freedom, is it? Be careful not to get stuck somewhere. Honestly, I would at this point I almost rather get stuck somewhere better. Hopefully, we'll find out. Okay. So this is supposed to top over the weekend, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm still looking at a potential daily top over the weekend, 1 to 4 candle correction, and I'm probably more upside. I still think that we can fall below this area. We can still fall below the area where I sold my 30% of my tradable position sometime over the next week or so, because I am anticipating a second consecutive MRI top, and I'm going to respect the second consecutive MRI top because this is what happened the last time we had a second consecutive MRI top, and it was only 30 days ago. Okay, so right now I am just watching. I'm enjoying the rest of the gains in my retirement fund, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to make this line blue, and we'll keep an eye on that to see if I will have a chance to buy back in at a lower price. And if I don't have a chance to buy back in at a lower price, I'm happy with my decision. See, the most important thing you can do for your trading portfolio is be happy with your trading decisions. I do not regret my decision to sell a portion of my trade yesterday at the open. I do not regret that. But I do regret not selling a portion of my trade back here, even though I had a chance to sell all of it higher here just the day before. I regretted actually not selling even here to take advantage of this ridiculous premium. And then I regretted not selling here and then sitting for an extra month waiting for my position to come back because I didn't have that much to buy back in. I do not regret my decision to sell right here, even if we go straight up to 60. For me, this was the safe and wise thing to do, but everyone is different. Okay, let me just go quickly through the rest of the charts because I do have to get my day going. There's a lot to get done, and the big decision is, does Tone go get a COVID test for the first time in his life, allowing some high school dropout to stick something up my fucking nose towards my brain, because those are the only people that are probably working those freaking drive-through COVID testing centers. So there's something else that I totally missed, and I'm still missing it, and that is my fault. And here's what I missed. I missed this. I did not have, all right, why can't I open my own indicator? And why is there two of them? All right, hold on. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna refresh this. So here's what I missed, and I saw it this morning in my in the alert chat. Probably have a lot of live viewers. Yeah, we got 1,200. Here's what I missed. So invite only scripts and there. So I missed the MRI top on the GBTC, literally. Okay, that's what I missed. I missed the, oh, I know why I don't have this up, because I hate this stuff. And in order for me to remove this stuff, I would remove the important thing, which is the GBTC premium. So had I been watching the MRI on GBTC, I would have perfectly known when I had a warning arrow, to get in. But like I said, I mistimed my exit back here. And I would have had a warning arrow on this candle 2 days ago, which would have been a good to know information, because this is trading more like the BTC futures, which I don't know if I have open or not somewhere. There it is, right? So this is pretty much in line with BTC futures because they don't trade on the weekends. And I guess you should pay attention to the MRI on GBTC and or CME futures. It will be completely different because there's 2 candles missing every single week. But it's something to pay attention to. Now, I like this consolidation, and higher prices tomorrow make me pretty bullish, but the actual MRI on the real price of Bitcoin is topping this weekend. So I'm not going to FOMO in, like I said, and I'm going to hold off on this. I just want to glance at the price of gold. Not interesting. Silver, not interesting. S&P 500 is coming up on a daily MRI top tomorrow. So and these are doji reversal candles. We are in a monthly MRI top. I would not have stock market exposure going into next week. I would be looking to, if I was in the S&P 500, I would be taking my profit today and or tomorrow to not to hold the risk through the weekend. This is the monthly MRI top. We're going to leave that there. The weekly is probably still clean. The weekly is still pretty much okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to look at stocks today. I do need to get going with my day. I'm just going to glance at your live chat. All right, let's see what you guys have. And Alan and John, thank you for your super chats. Someone saying MRI is approaching on top on the hourly. Let me see. Here is the hourly. It is. That's the warning candle. So next hour, there will be an hourly MRI top. Hourly MRI tops have been pretty damn good, and I would respect that. So if I did not get out yesterday with my 30%, I would consider getting out a little bit next hour, but probably not 30%. So because, and the reason I would not get out 30% is because the daily is now bullish for the next few days. So if I was to get out an hour from now, I would take maybe 10 to 20% off the table, keeping my position at 80 to 90% of position. But right now I am at 70% of position. Okay. So, oh, Morgan, thank you for your super chat as well. Let's see what the other one says. Be safe out there. Can you please take a look at the hash rate? Look at the hash rate. Man. What's the chart for the hash rate? Bitcoin hash rate. That's the futures. Damn. I don't know. I don't remember what the ticker is. Sorry, guys. Oh God, that's a scam. Oh man. Crypto. Let's do this. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's a hash rate or not. Like I don't know what the hell that is. Nah, sorry guys. I need the ticker. And I don't want to be like fumbling around looking for a ticker. I know it's a super chat question, but man, more ideas, market scripts, no, home. Anybody have a ticker? Anybody have a ticker for the hash rate? Yeah, guys, I'm 900 people away from 100K. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 100. Anyway, if my moderators see, I don't want to waste time. All right, next question. Hey, Tone, thanks for streaming for us. Do you invest or trade any mutual funds? I don't. Tyler Jenks was the mutual fund expert. If so, what do you use for charts? No tickers on TradingView and IB charts suck. I don't trade mutual funds. I'm not. I've never have. I prefer either ETFs or individual names. MIREV. Thank you. MIREV. Oh, nope. 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 That's not it. I mean, I know I can Google for it, but I don't want to do that right now. Hey, Tone, your technical school videos. I mean, prices will go up, but probably in a week or two. I'm taking a little vacation, like I said, away. So in case people want to know where I'm going, the question is, will I be allowed to go there? So this is where I'm going. Okay. I can't believe I wasn't there the last 6 months, to be honest with you. I am going to be going to Tanzania because their president, so here's what he did. What do you do? Where's the thing? Come on. Can I find anything? There it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, here we go. The president's latest comments follow several bizarre so here. So basically, he sent in a bunch of fruit to get tested for COVID, and it came back positive for COVID. And he basically told everyone to go screw themselves and left the country totally open. And there's no test needed to get into the country. So the problem is, how do you get into the country? By not subjecting yourself to swab up your brain. And like I said, we will see, because I'm not planning to take a test. I'm considering potentially, but I don't really want to. So the route is you have to go through Ethiopia. And the reason you would go through Ethiopia is because if you look at, again, this is the research that I'm literally doing, how to travel the world in normalcy. So because I'm not sick, so I have no reason to take a goddamn test if I'm not sick. So you do need a test to get into Ethiopia. However, rules for transiting Ethiopia during COVID-19. It is possible to travel through an Ethiopian airport during the pandemic. The maximum transit time permitted is 72 hours. Passengers in transit are exempt from mandatory quarantine procedures. Okay. Also, if you go to the Ethiopian airline website, it says it right there. As of October 6, 2020, Ethiopia entry requirements in relation to COVID-19. And it says right here, all passengers traveling must present a negative PCR test, yada, yada, yada. It's children don't have to, you know, but it also says it right here, the above requirement does not apply to transit passengers. So if you are, but we will see. Now, when it comes to Tanzania and Zanzibar, so here we go. As of June 2020, Zanzibar has opened its borders. No COVID test certificate is required upon arrival. Now, here is an actual document. Now, I'm going to be printing all this shit out, and I'm going to be taking all of this to the airport, and we will see if I will be allowed on the flight. And if I'm not going to be allowed on the flight, that sucks, because now I miss my flight. Not to mention there's a snowstorm on the East Coast, and I do have limited time there because I do have to go. So I have like other flights. So I'm trying to navigate the world as best I can. Of all the places in the world, I wouldn't mind taking a COVID test. It would be there. It would be in the country that hates COVID tests. That's where I would probably take my COVID test here. And when am I going to be back? I have no freaking idea, but hopefully somewhere between 2 months and never at the moment. So there it is. A negative COVID test is not needed on arrival in Zanzibar. Now, for those that are confused between Zanzibar and Tanzania, Zanzibar is an island off the coast of Tanzania, and it is also part of Tanzania. So the rules for Tanzania and Zanzibar are the same. Okay, so that is where I will be on a little vacation to Sanity. And the reason why I didn't announce it earlier is because I don't know. I don't want everyone. I don't want everyone going there right now. But if I end up staying there, because I can stay there for up to 3 months, I already got my visa, and if it's awesome and I end up staying there, you all are welcome to join and enjoy a safari. Now, Tanzania is great. The Serengeti's there, and Ngorongoro's there. You know, my Maasai tribes there who only eat meat and like drink milk and cow blood. Mount Kilimanjaro's there. So there's a lot of shit to do. And so yeah, so that's where I'm going. And very happy this guy got reelected. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll get there and I'll realize it was a mistake. We'll find out. We will find out. All right. That's it. Those are my views on pretty much everything. So those that guessed Tanzania, Zanzibar, you guys got it. And if I really like those areas, the financial summit might be moving there because Bali ain't letting anybody in. Tone, can you look at USDR? I don't even know what USDR is. Oh, it's Quando BC B chain slash hash rate. Man, that's a pain in the ass. So Quando, how do you spell Quando? BTC chain slash hash. No, H rate. No, no. Oh shit, now I forgot what the hell I was on. Whatever, guys. If I don't have the chart, I can't look at it. BTC USD bitstamp. All right, I gotta go. I gotta do some work. But USDR, I don't know what that is. No, I don't care about this. It's not interesting to me. I don't know what the hell happened to it a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever, but it's bullish now, but it's a $2 stock. Like, I don't really like, if this didn't happen, it would be more interesting to me, but this is not interesting to me right now because I have no idea what that was all about. So I stay away from these things. I don't know what SNDL is. Again, I don't trade this kind of stuff. I like to trade, companies that this could be real. I don't know. It looks like they were a company that did something back in the day. I don't know what industry they're in. Sundial growers. I don't know. Everyone wants to get rid of fossil fuels, so if they're an alternative energy, I'm sure they can be pumping. I don't have much to say about these things. This is not, I don't trade FOMO-y stocks. I like to trade orderly markets. Yeah, people are saying that you can get it shipped like an at home, do it yourself, but I don't think they accept those. I mean, they want the one that's fucking all the way up your nose, so which I'm trying to avoid. All right, I gotta go. I gotta take care of a bunch of stuff before my flight, which is later today. I gotta go back through the East Coast, and hopefully I don't get between the snow and the fact that I've chosen a path to avoid a COVID test. But will they let me is the big question. So we'll find out. We will all find out. All right. Thank you all for watching, guys. And I will see you all on the next one. Wait, how do I? Whoa, that's not in focus at all. Doesn't matter. I'm going to have my GoPro